Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello everyone, welcome to second PUC Statistics online classes. In this class we are going to discuss fourth chapter, that is interpolation and extrapolation. So what is the importance of interpolation and extrapolation? Interpolation and extrapolations are very important to find missing values. So how the values are missing? There are some reasons are there to miss the values. In that first one, observation may be stolen by someone. In that case we miss the value. Next, if observations are erased, in that case also we miss the value. That is also one of the reason. Next, if some cases some values are not available, in that case also we miss the values. These are the some reasons to miss the values. In such a situation, to find missing values in statistics, there are so many important techniques that are there. So in that, interpolation and extrapolation is one of the important techniques. So what is interpolation and what is extrapolation? So let's see the definition of interpolation and extrapolation. See, definition of interpolation is, so interpolation is the technique of estimating the values of a dependent variable y for any intermediate value of the independent variable. Then extrapolation is the technique of estimating the values of dependent variable y for any values of the independent variable x which is outside the range of given series. See, in this definition we saw that is dependent variable and independent, dependent variable and independent variable. In extrapolation also see dependent variable and independent variable. So what is dependent variable and independent variable? So here dependent variable and independent variables are two interdependent variables. So what is interdependent variable? So here I will consider two interdependent variables are x and y. See here x is independent variable and y is dependent variable. These two are interdependent variable. See, for example, if I consider x is dependent variable as year-wise observation, and this y observation I will take production of paddy. See here x is year-wise observation, that is independent variable, and here y is production of paddy. So production of paddy is dependent observation, and here I will take years are 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008 and 2009. Okay, I will stop here. So these are the years, and production of paddy I will take like this. In the year 2005 the production was 15 tons, and in the year 2006 the production of paddy was 17 tons. In the year 2007 the production of paddy may be missed, so therefore I will put one dash. Next, in the year 2008 production of paddy may be 23 tons, and in the year 2009 the production was missed. So these are the one set of observations. So here the first column is year, another column is production of paddy. So here years are given and production of paddies are given, and here these two values are missed. Okay, this is all about the example. See, in this example, see this value is missed because here y observation in y variable. So this first value is missed, no? So this value inside the given range of x, in the sense what? Independent variable. So this value is missed inside the given range of independent variable, and this value is missed. This is last value, no? This value is missed outside the given range of independent variable. See, if the value missed if the value of dependent variable missed inside the given range of independent variable is known as interpolation, and if the value of dependent variable missed outside the given range of the independent variable is known as extrapolation. See, if the value of dependent variable missed outside the given range of independent variable is known as extrapolation. Let's see the definition of interpolation. See here, the definition of interpolation is the technique of estimating. Technique of estimating in the sense, this is one technique to estimate the unknown value. See here, it is unknown value, this is unknown value, right? So to find this unknown value, extrapolation is one of the technique, that is the value of dependent variable, that is this is one of the technique to find unknown value of the dependent variable y. So y is dependent variable, correct? No? Yes. For any intermediate, here intermediate nothing but that is inside the given range. Intermediate nothing but inside the value of the independent variable, inside the given range of values of independent variable. So definition of extrapolation is the technique of estimating the value of dependent variable, in the sense this is one of the technique to find unknown value of dependent variable for any intermediate, and the sense inside the given range of the value of independent variable. Okay, this is all about the definition of extrapolation. Then what is the definition of interpolation? Next, what is the definition of extrapolation? Extrapolation is a technique of estimating. So this is also one of the technique to estimating the value of dependent variable. So here unknown value of dependent variable, this is unknown variable. So this is miss the value, no? To find this missing value outside the missing value, to find this missing value, extrapolation is one of the technique. This is the technique of estimating the value of dependent variable for any value of independent variable which is outside the range of the given series. See here, this independent variable, this value is missing. To find this missing we using extrapolation. So what is extrapolation? Extrapolation is a technique of estimating the value of dependent variable for any value of the independent variable which is outside the given range. So here this value is outside the given range. So to find this outside the given range of dependent variable, we using extrapolation. And what is extrapolation? Then what is interpolation? Interpolation is a technique of estimating the value of dependent variable for any intermediate value of the independent variable. Okay, this is all about interpolation and extrapolation. To apply interpolation and extrapolation, there are some assumptions are there. In that first one, that is there are no sudden jumps in the values of dependent variable from one period to another period. See, there is no sudden jumps. There is no sudden jumps in the values of the dependent variable from one period to another period. See, this is here y variable is there, no, that is dependent variable, correct, no? See, in the dependent variable there is no sudden jumps in the sense, see, for example, the first value is 15, like that. In the second, for example, second value may be 250 and next value is missing as it is, and the last value may be 750 and last value is not there. See the gap between these observations. See, here to here there is long gap is there, and from here to here maybe there may be gap, and here to here also there is long gap. See, in these cases we can estimate, we can apply interpolation and extrapolation techniques, but we cannot get accurate value. Therefore, there is no sudden jumps in the values of dependent variable. And see here, in our example, there is no long gap between these two observations. See, so In such cases we can get proper missing value, proper values of missing, proper value for this missing value, and if there is long gap we cannot get appropriate or proper values. So that is why we using this first assumption. The first assumption is there are no sudden jumps in the values of dependent variable from one period to another period. I hope you understood. Next, the second assumption is there is a sort of uniformity in the rise or fall of the values of the dependent variable. There is a sort of uniformity. What type of uniformity? Rise or fall of the values of the dependent variable. See, dependent variable in the sense what? That is y variable, correct? No, so these are variable, these are dependent variable, isn't it? So these variables should be rise or fall. So rise or fall in the sense, rise in the sense that is increasing order, fall in the sense what? That is decreasing order. See, this observation, it may be increasing order or it may be decreasing order. See, here given in this example is in increasing order. So this assumption, in this case we can apply interpolation and extrapolation, and if the observation is in decreasing order also we can apply interpolation and extrapolation. If there is no uniformity also we can apply interpolation and extrapolation technique here, but we cannot get proper missing value. Okay, that is why we have to consider this second assumption also. So second assumption is there is a sort of uniformity in the rise or fall of the values of dependent variable. In the sense, this dependent variable should be increasing order or it should be decreasing order. Okay, next, third assumption is there will be no consecutive missing values in the series. There will be no consecutive missing values. Consecutive in the sense what? That is continuous. So there will be no consecutive in the sense there will be no continuous missing values in the series. So where we found missing values in dependent variable or independent variable? See, missing values are there in dependent variable only. See, in dependent variable there will be no consecutive missing values. So see, here one value is missing, after that one value is there and next value is missing. So we can't apply if the value, we can't apply interpolation and extrapolation techniques if the values are continuously missing like this, or like this. See, in such cases we can't apply interpolation and extrapolation, and if the values, if it is like this we can apply interpolation and extrapolation. And third assumption is there will be no there will be no continuous missing values in the series. Okay, these are the important assumptions of interpolation and extrapolation. So here the first assumption is there are no sudden jumps in the values of dependent variable from one period to another period, and the second assumption is there is a sort of uniformity in the rise or fall of the values of the dependent variable. And third one, so first assumption in the sense what? There are no sudden jumps in the values of dependent variable from one period to another period in the sense what? So this gap should be nearer. Okay, if we can't take two large gap, this gap should be nearer. So if it is there, if there are large gap in between these series, we can't apply interpolation extrapolation technique. So that is the first assumption. Second one is there is a sort of uniformity in the rise or fall of the dependent variable, in the sense this dependent variable should be increasing or decreasing order. Third one is there will be no consecutive missing values in the series, in the sense what? There will be no continuous missing values in the dependent variable. Okay, this is all about assumption of interpolation extrapolation. Next, in interpolation extrapolation there are two important methods are there. In that, first one binomial expansion method and second one is Newton's advancing method. So what is binomial expansion method? So to apply binomial expansion method there are two conditions are there. In that first one, the values of the independent variable should have a common difference, that is the values should be in arithmetic progress. And the second condition is the values of x for which the values of y is to be interpolated must be one of the value of x. Okay, it means see, for example, I will take x observations. Independent values are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and y observations I will take y in the sense what, that is dependent variable. I will take 7, 15, and this value is not there. Next I will take 21 and the last value is not there. See, this is one observation. This is one example for binomial expansion method. So what is the first condition of binomial expansion method? That is, the values of the independent variable should have a common difference. So the values of independent variable, see here x observations are, this is independent variable, correct, no? And here y is dependent variable. So this x observation should have a common difference. So common difference in the sense what, from here the first see the first observation and second observation. See here here the width is 5, so here is the common difference is 5, and from here to here the difference is 5, and here to here the difference is 5, and here to here difference is 5. So this independent variable should have common difference. See here the common difference is 5, and like that in this example, see the common difference. So from 2005 to 2006, here 1 year gap is there, and from here to here 1 year gap is there. From here 2007 to 2008 1 year gap is there, like 2008 to 2009 1 year gap is there. So here common difference is 1 year. Like that in this example, in this independent, so here is one independent variable, correct, no? So in this independent variable 1 year common difference is there. Like that in this example, so in independent variable 5 years common difference are there. So that is the first assumption, first condition of binomial expansion method. So what is the condition? That is, the values of the independent variables should have a common difference, that is the values should be in arithmetic progression. Okay, next second condition is the values of x, for which the values of y is to be interpolated must be one of the values of x. See, in the sense, so see here this value is missing. So the value of x, so this value of x for which the values of y, so for which values of y to be interpolated must be one of the values of x. In the sense, see this value must be this y value interpolated to this x value. This y value, that is 7 is interpolated to 5, and this 15 is interpolated to 10, and this missing value is interpolated to 15, and this 21 is interpolated to 20, and this value is interpolated to 25. So see here we can't take this 7 is for 4 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, like that, and this 15 we can't take, so in between of any value. So this 15 we can't take in between of any value of 10 to 15. It should be interpolated to this x value only, and this should be interpolated to this 5 value only. This missing value should be interpolated to this 15 only, and this 21 must be interpolated to 20 only, and this missing value must be interpolated to 25 only. We can't consider this missing value interpolated to any other not given independent variable. That is the second condition. So here second condition is the values of x for which the values of y is to be interpolated must be one of the values of x. These are the important conditions of binomial expansion method. Thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.